What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Starcraft 2. So, with that last mission under our belt, we now have access to another tier of Protoss research. And Zerg is one little thing away from being done too. So now we get the ability to choose between building 2 SCVs at the same time, or having refineries that mine automatically. And both of them give you a pretty good advantage economically, but I prefer the automated refinery, just because it means you can just kind of build and forget your refineries. You don't have to put SCVs on your refineries, so you can mine minerals all the faster anyways. And probably the biggest thing in the long run is that it means that you don't have to have as much supply tied up in workers, and you don't have to build as many workers. So yeah, I prefer the automated refinery. And automated refinery also goes together really well with the micro-filtering, since that increases the speed of mining your gas as well. So there's that. But anyways, now it's time to get...
Now, friend Raynor, you must see the Overmind's vision of the future. The end of my people, and of all things. This is our fate, should Kerrigan die.
And this is the final Zeratul mission. Which is kind of weird because it's a vision of a vision.
Any vision of the Overminds. But if Kerrigan's involved, I need to know.
This is a pretty tricky mission. On higher difficulties, especially.
The Protoss will make their final stand. Their heroes will gather. Their forces will be marshaled, and they will die bravely. But still, they will die.
Well, that's not so good, is it?
Zerg will be slaves to the hybrid. All will bow before the power of the Fallen One.
Who is this? Like, not the green thing, that's the Overmind, but like, who's the Fallen One? Who made these hybrid? I guess that's the question on everyone's mind.
Protoss brethren, heed me. The last twilight has fallen. The galaxy burns around us. The Terrans have been consumed. We are all that stands against the shadow. But if we are to meet our end this day, then we will do so as one. Entaro Tassadar!
Well, that was encouraging. So, gotta put all our units on one big control group. Put our Nexi on a control group. We got 3 on each class already? We do. Put our robotics facilities on a control group.
Great One, the vault is prepared. Guard us while we preserve our knowledge for those that may follow. They must not make the mistakes we did.
I'm going to put down a robotic support bay and a second forge. Let's see, we don't have a robo bay for our Colossus. Does it not have support bay in its title? Oh. And we want to get ground weapons level 1.
I have rallied the last of our great fleet.
Your timing is impeccable, Admiral Urun.
And these are air
When
units.
the enemy takes to the air, we will need your support.
They specialize in air-to-air attacks, so we won't put them on a separate control group. Keep building probes for a while. Now once this bay pops up, we want to pump out a couple Colossi.
The Zerg performed their function as I planned. My hybrid are proof of this.
Now, the last of the Protoss will fulfill their function in death.
Get some ground armor upgrades ready. And now, like I said, building Colossus. They are the key to this mission. Now, the way it works is they're kind of surrounded here. And now we see we've got a bunch grouping up out here, so we want to be ready over here. Use our air guys to take out these mutalisks. And then just kind of retreat back here. Queue up a couple more Colossi. And just kind of repeat as needed. Now normally the robotics bay would have an upgrade extended thermal lances.
The Zerg are swarming at our flanks.
Which you can see their range is 9.
Perimeter defenses will fall.
Normally Colossi have a range of 6 until they get the extended thermal lances upgrade, which increases it to 9. So wait for this upgrade to finish, and then we can start ground level 2. Couple more probes. Oop. I missed that. That's not good. And Colossi there have those little laser beams that do and they do splash damage. So they're incredibly good at killing large clumps of enemies, which is what we're going to kind of see in this match, or this mission rather. See, we got some guys clumping up over there. Let's bring our flyers in too, so they can deal with the mutalisks. The flyers are always gonna gravitate towards your cannons on the side there. Start armor level 2. Okay, well I guess they're not going to gravitate to the cannons if your ground army is closer. Okay. Get a couple more Colossi. Probably good on probes at this point. Now, let's make sure there's no guys grouping up anywhere. Let's rebuild the cannons that we lost here. Building lots of cannons is typically a good idea on this mission. Let's build a few more at the other entrances as well. And return you back to... Actually, no, let's not do that.
All shall be remade in my name. Behold, my greatest creation.
Okay, but what way are you coming from? Oh, that way. So let's bring in these guys. If we hit G, we can lift them off the ground, which makes dealing with them a little bit easier. Okay, start ground weapon level 3.
I'm detecting a large amount of Zerg activity in their hive clusters. Prepare for an assault.
Did I send that one probe back to mining already? I didn't want to do that. So we'll rebuild the stuff up here. Send some guys over there. Is there anything grouping up over here? Sometimes they do that. They go on 2 sides at once just to kind of trick you. Got some flyers going after this cannon, so let's try and save it. Okay, start armor level 3. Yep, here they come in from that side, so let's get over here. Build those cannons up again. coming in from this way. Oh, gotta get our flyers in here. Lift up this hybrid.
Ready to do their part. Disengage prism inhibitors and concentrate all batteries on the hybrid.
Well met, great Mohandar. For ire.
And here we got some more flyers, so let's add those to our flyers group. Build a couple more colossi. Oh, Mohandar came with some zealots, so let's add those in too. Now grab this probe and let's make us a whole bunch more cannons up here. Okay, let's start shield upgrades. Making sure nothing's coming our way. Start a couple more colossi.
I will be redeemed.
Boom. Got some guys over here. I might as well bring our flyers over there. Void Rays can attack ground units as well, so there's that. See. The idea with lifting is that you prevent that guy from doing damage for a little while. So it kind of reduces how much damage you're taking. Oh, I guess my spare probe died. Well, that's a shame. Waiting and waiting. Wait. No, 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 don't attack our own guys.
You address me.
No, more cannons again. Ah. Hmm. Okay, just had to take a little bit of a pause break there. Now, where were we? Do you have any impending forces? Doesn't look like it. Let's build some cannons then, shall we? Don't want to get our probe stuck. Okay, gotta queue up a couple more colossus. How much are they? 300 minerals? Now, where's the next wave coming from? Surely it's going to be coming in any minute now.
Every hand is turned against you. Even the ground beneath your feet carries the seeds of your destruction.
I don't like the sounds of that. I guess those worms just kind of insta-die anyways, so it's all good.
You address me.
Still nothing. Yeah, talk about insta-die.
Noble Templar, let the enemy know the wrath of Ire's champions.
And some more flyers.
Executor Celendis, unleash the full power of your forces. There may be no tomorrow.
Intaro Tassadar, Zeratul.
And at this point we're pretty much maxed out on supply, so we're just kind of waiting.
Victory against all odds.
Well, surely there's another attack force.
Justice is due.
Oh, whoops, I deselected all my other flyers.
We tarry too long.
Okay.
My burdens weigh.
The final hour is upon.
Okay, done with cannons on that little platform. These things are weird. They're called omegalisks, and they're certainly not something that's intended for you to actually fight. Broodlords are nasty. They can attack from outside the range of your cannons. Gotta rebuild a couple cannons here. If I can actually get in there. Did I get this last upgrade? I did now. Or I'm getting it now at least. Now there's an achievement for killing 1500 or no, 2000 forces. And there's also an achievement for surviving long enough for this thing to go down into the ground. You can see a little timer right there. It says a little over 5 minutes for that. Other than that, I don't think it really matters when you actually end up dying.
As I was your beginning,
I'm gonna send my probes over there. Oop, coming in from this way. Oh, all my cannons on that side died. A couple on this side did too. And here. I'm gonna have to fix that up. I feel like I'm gonna have forces coming in from another direction in a moment. It's usually the way when you have kind of a slow trickle of units like that. So let's have... Okay. Head over that way. Didn't I send my probe over there? Well, for the time being, I want to build a whole bunch of cannons around here. Let's send our flyers over here for now. Okay, back there. Let's fix up some of these cannons, or lack thereof. Make our way over to that side. Oh, that's where my other probe went. Fix up my cannons up here. And we're looking pretty good. Now if I wanted to, I could probably get air upgrades, since I do have a lot of air units, of course, but that's not something I'm really going to bother with. My money's starting to run, well, not really run low, but I'd rather spend my money on cannons, honestly. Most of my power at this point is coming from Colossi. So, yeah.
You have no place to hide and nowhere to run.
Okay, that means there's some guys coming in from, over there. I can see a bunch of nice worms popping up, instantly killed by the cannons I placed down. Oop. We went under 200 supply. I'm gonna kill some, or build some more Colossi. Looks like I need some more cannons on this side. So we're over 1,000 kills now, and the archive has gone down, so we got Protoss research from doing that. Looks like we got some guys coming in from over there. And from over here. Send our flyers to this side then, since there's a couple brood lords. Send you back over there. Fix up our cannons over here again. Let's just start spamming a whole bunch of cannons on the inside here. Just in case some of my forward cannons, or rather cannons near the choke, go down. My observer over here died. There's only one supply, so let's put another one over here. Now normally your Nexuses, like in a multiplayer, would have Chrono Boost ability, which lets you increase the production speed of a production facility. But unfortunately, you don't get that in single player. Oh, so we've got some brood lords, better take care of those. Unfortunately, carriers, these things here, they're very slow to move, so I should probably focus my attacks on the the brood lords, just because they fire those little broodlings, so those are really good at kind of tricking your units into attacking those instead of attacking the brood lords themselves.
Tanks commanding the Shield of Ire. Our matrix fields are within range. Engaging mass recall.
There we get a few more units.
My brethren,
Also flyers.
hear me, for there is little time left. All that remains of our race, our civilization, are those that stand beside you now. Trust in each other. Strike as one will. Let our last stand burn a memory so bright, we will be remembered forever. Entaro Tassadar!
Fix up our cannons over here. And that dude is our, it's like the leader of the Protoss kind of deal. Oh, we got some Zealots and Stalkers in there too. Now, Artanis is interesting because he's a mothership, which is kind of odd considering he's a male, but I'm sure it's not that unusual. But they're interesting because they have the ability to mass recall and vortex, and they also cloak everything near them. And I'm sure this probe is probably stuck now. That's okay. So we've killed 1,500 enemies.
There was one among you who could have jeopardized my great plan. But in your recklessness, you mistook her for the true threat.
The Queen of Blades. How could we have known?
I just love that part because it's like the part where the bad guy reveals his evil plans. Except in this case, they actually do kill the good guys, but the good guys still take advantage of it because they get like a vision of the future. So it's like we get to learn their plans anyways.
We shall prevail.
Let's grab a probe. I'm not going to worry about specific placement anymore. I'm just going to start kind of building cannons willy-nilly. At this point, we've killed 1,500 guys, so we've technically won the fight. But you're technically supposed to kind of go until you die, kind of thing. So that's what I'm going to do. But because at this point it's probably just going to take for like a really ridiculously long time, what I think I'm going to do actually is just record the rest of the fight and then speed it up. Just so it's not another hour of me sitting around turtling. Now, I just wanted to point out at this point that I've retreated my army up to the high ground here, and the reason for that is there's enough guys coming in from all sides now that it's I feel like it's beneficial to kind of have my guys all in the same spot and still be able to like attack stuff. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm just kind of letting the photon cannons do what they were born to do. What are you doing? I told everyone to... Well, I guess I just told my Colossi to be on hold position.
If only we had acted sooner. How could you know? There's just too many of them. I was
And there you go. We all died. Why are all the Zerg dying?
As I was your beginning, so shall I be.
I guess these hybrids are like absorbing them?
Your light is expended. It is finished.
Usually that's what the Zerg do. They like assimilate other species. Okay, so this achievement is 750 additional Zerg units. And the goal is 1500, so I guess this for just this achievement you need to kill 2250, which I did just fine. The funny thing about this achievement is it's actually a little bit easier to kill more units on hard difficulty, just because on hard more units actually come for you. So there's more units to kill. And there's more importantly, there's more units to kill before the waves that are intended to kill you come. I don't know about brutal difficulty. The enemies might be a little bit too harsh for it to be easier on brutal, but it's definitely easier on hard to get that achievement than it is on normal.
Friend Raynor, you now bear witness to the truth. There is a malevolent presence within the void that seeks to destroy everything we hold dear. Could this fallen one be Azel Naga? After so long, could the gods themselves seek our destruction?
I suppose anything is possible.
And Kerrigan, I can hardly believe the wretched Queen of Blades will prevent the destruction of all that we know.
Well, I guess she's supposed to be like the most powerful being in the universe.
Kerrigan's fate in your hands. I know only that she must live. Be wary, old friend. The hounds of the void are on the hunt.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense that being so powerful, she's like the only one who can stand up to the hybrids. But anyways, now that that marathon is done, that's about it for today on Let's Play Starcraft 2. Catch you later.